For a triangle, there should be 3 sides and 3 angles. What is the sum of angles? 180 degree. If all angles of a triangle are equal, how much is each angle? Each should be 60 degree. What is the name of that angle? That is called isosceles triangles. So all the angles of triangle are equal and that triangle is called isosceles triangle, and each angle is 60 degree. If the sides and angles of a triangle are equal, all sides are equal and all angles are equal, what is the name of that triangle? That is the equilateral triangle. The angles of a rectangle are equal, but the sides may not be equal. If the sides are equal, we can say it is a square. The angles of rectangle are equal. The sides may not be equal. The sides are equal, we can say it is a square. This is, see the rectangle, these are the angles. What is the angle here? 90 degree. But the sides are not equal. If the sides are equal and angles are equal, it is not a rectangle, that is the square. See this parallelogram. Parallelogram with equal sides may not have equal angles. Opposite angles are only equal, but the other angles are not equal. So here the sides are equal, but angles are not equal. Then if the sides and angles are equal, this is a square itself. If the sides and angles are equal, parallelogram, which is not a parallelogram, should be a square. In other words, a square is a quadrilateral with equal sides and equal angles. Square is a quadrilateral with equal sides and equal angles. The sum of angles of a pentagon. How many sides for a pentagon? There should be 5 sides. So how much is the total angles? Should be n minus 2 into 180. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 into 180 is 540. So sum of angles of a pentagon is 540. How much is each angle? Each angle is 108. How many sides? It is 5 sides. So 540 by 5 is equal to 108. So each angle is 108 degree. So see that one. To draw a pentagon with equal angles, we need only draw an angle of 108 degree. So each vertex draw an angle of 108, you will get a pentagon. Then is it necessary that the sides are equal for drawing a pentagon with a 108 degree? Is it necessary to make the sides equal? No need. If you draw with the 108, the sides may not be equal. We can draw a pentagon with the sides and angles equal. All the sides and all angles at its vertex are equal. Such a pentagon is called a regular pentagon. If the angles and the sides are equal to a polygon, that polygon is called a regular polygon. Here it is a pentagon, so it is regular pentagon. Then a polygon with equal sides and angles are called a regular polygon. Equal sides and equal angles. So that type of polygon is called a regular polygon. Here the angles are equal but the sides are not equal. But in this picture the sides and angles are equal. These type of polygons are called a regular polygon. And what is the name of this polygon? It is a 5-sided pentagon. ABCD E is a regular pentagon. Can you calculate the 3 angles at the vertex D? These 3 angles you have to calculate. Since it is a regular pentagon, what is each angle? Each angle is 108 degree. So here also 108 degree. We have to find out these three angles. Here these two triangles are isosceles triangles. So what is the sum of angles of the triangle? It is 180. So out of that, one angle is 108. What about two other angles? It is 180 minus 108. How much you will get? 72. This 72 is equal for both the angles. So 72 by 2. How much you will get? 36. So each angle is 36. So a triangle AED is an isosceles triangle, and one angle is 108. So the other angle, how will you find out? 180 is the total angle. 180 minus 108 will get 72. 72 is divided into 2 equally. So 36. Each angle is 36. Same like in triangle BCD also will get. This angle is 108. What about here? 36. And here also the angle is 36. At angle D, how much is that? Each angle is 108. So total angle is 108 degree minus. These two angles are 36 each. So 36 plus 36. 108 minus 36 plus 36. How much you will get? It is also 36. So 36 into 2 is 36 plus 32, 36 is 72. 72 minus 108 is, again we will get an angle of 36 degree. So at angle D, total angle is 108. Then the other angle, that also 36. Thus the line AD and BD divide the angles at D in 3 equal parts. Total angle is 108, and these two angles we got, and that is 36, and remaining ADB should be also 36. So you can write this AD and BD divide this angle at D into 3 equal parts. Figure, draw a line through D parallel to AB. So draw a line parallel to AB through D. Now two new angles at D are formed. Two new angles. Here one angle, here also one angle. That you are getting as 36. How we are getting as 36? What is the angle in a straight line? Angle in a straight line is how much? 180 degree. So line drawn through D. So this is, what about this total angle? This total angle is same as 180. So 180 minus these three together, how much? 108. 108 is the angle at the vertex. So 180 minus 108, and it is divided by 2. So equally it is divided. So we will get 72 by 2, that is 36 each. So this angle is 36. Here also we will get the angle as 36. See the next question. One angle of a regular polygon is 144 degree. How many sides does it have? So one angle is 144. The outer angle is 36. So together it is a linear pair with 180 degree. Then so outer angle should be 360 and 360 by 36. Each outer angle you have to divide. So we will get how many sides? 10 sides. Draw a hexagon of equal sides and unequal angles. Equal sides and unequal angles. So first we will draw a line AB with 5 centimeter. Then from A and B, draw two obtuse angles. You can take the different measurement. To the protractor, I am taking 110 degree. So from here it is 110. Here. So then draw a line of 5 centimeter, equal sides. Line 5 centimeter, and mark this point as F. Here I took 110 degree. Same like in angle B also you should draw it. In angle B I took 140. Then draw a 5 centimeter line and mark the point as C. Draw a 5 centimeter line BC. Then draw next obtuse angle from F. So I took 100 degree. Then draw the line with the 5 centimeter. Draw the line 5 centimeter, and this point is E. Next, let's draw it again from C and E. So in a compass, take 5 centimeter. 5 centimeter you should take from the compass. Draw arc from C and E. From C, draw a 5 centimeter arc. Then from E also you have to draw a 5 centimeter arc. From E also you have to draw the arc. Then you have to join these points. Join C, D with the 5 centimeter. Then next E, D with the 5 centimeter. ED also 5 centimeter. So this is a hexagon with the equal sides but unequal angles. Here it is 140 degree. Here it is 100 degree we took. So how you draw this one again? See that one. First draw AB with a 5 centimeter line. Then from A and from B, two obtuse angles you should draw it and mark F and C. And from F again draw another obtuse angle. I took 100. Then mark the point E. Then from C and E you have to draw the arc with the 5 centimeter and join the hexagon. So you will get a hexagon of equal sides but unequal angles. Hexagon, how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides for a hexagon. Draw a hexagon of equal angles and unequal sides. Previous one we drawn equal sides and unequal angles, but here equal angles but unequal sides. For drawing this, first of all you have to draw two parallel lines on both sides. One is AB and one is ED. Both should be drawn parallelly. Two parallel lines AB and ED, you should draw it. Then from A and B take angle 120 degree. Angle should be equal, so angle I am taking is 120. From A also and from B also take 120 degree. Then draw the straight lines joining A to D, A to F and C to D. Sorry, C to B to C. Draw a line from B to C. Then from A to F, you have to draw another line. So this angle is 120 degree. Here also 120 degree. Draw two parallel lines AB and ED. Then from A and B take 120 degree and draw the lines BC and AF. Next from E draw 120 degree, and from D also draw 120 degree. Then join these lines. Mark this point as C and mark this point as F. This angle is 120, this also 120 degree. Once you check it, these angles also 120 each. So you got a hexagon of equal angles but unequal sides. Remember this one. First draw AB and ED parallelly. Then from point A and point B take 120 degree obtuse angle. Then draw the line. Then from E and D also draw the obtuse angles and draw the line. Then the meeting point you have to join it. So you will get a hexagon. How much is each angle of a 15-sided regular polygon? How much is each outer angle? Number of sides is given. N is equal to 15. And what is the sum of angles of a regular polygon? It is n minus 2 into 180 degree. So n is 15. 15 minus 2 into 180. 15 minus 2 is 13. 13 into 180 degree. That you have to calculate. You will get 2340 degree. 13 into 180 is 2340 degree. Each angle of regular polygon is 2340 divided by how many sides? 15. You have to divide this one, the sum of angles, by number of sides. We will get 156 degree. Each angle we are getting as 156. So the angle is 156 you got. Then what about outer angle? This is the inner angle. So 190 minus 156, you will get 24 degree. So the outer angle is 24, the inner angle is 156. Otherwise you can do other way also. 360 is what? The outer angle of any polygon. Sum of angles of any polygon is 360. So 360 by 15, you will get 24 degree. Like this also you can do it. 360 by 15 is 24. Any method you can use it. Here it is the sum of outer angles are 360 of any polygon is 360 by the number of sides. You will get 24. Otherwise we have to do like this. N is given. You have to find out the sum of angles and you have to divide by 15. You will get 156. Then outer angle you have to subtract it, or the sum of outer angle by number of sides. You will get directly 24 degree. Next question. One angle of a regular polygon is 168 degree. How many sides does it have? One angle is given. Regular polygon, one angle is given 168. You have to find out the number of sides. Number of sides we are taking as n. So the sum of angle is equal to n into 168. All angles, sum of all angles is n into this one. So we can write n minus 2 into 180 degree should be equal to n into 168. Sum of all angle is n into 168 and sum of inner angle is n minus 2 into 180. Both make it as equal. So n minus 2 into 180 is n into 168. So you can write n into or 180, n into 180 is 180n minus 2 into 180 is equal to 168n. So 180n minus 360 is equal to 168n. Then keep this to this side. 180n minus 168n is equal to 360. Minus 360 become plus 360. So 180 minus 168, how much you will get? 12n. 12n is 360 will get. So what about n? 360 by 12 will get 12 3s are 36. So we'll get the answer as 30. The number of sides are 30. So the answer is 30 sides. So number of sides consider as n. Sum of angle is n into 168. Then sum of all angle equal to sum of inner angle, you take it. Then from that n you have to find out. N is equal to 30 sides. Next question. Can we draw a regular polygon with each outer angle 6 degree? Draw a regular polygon with each angle 6 degree. Can you draw it? Then what about 7 degree? One outer angle is 6 degree. Number of sides is equal to sum of angle by one outer angle. We'll get 60. So this we are getting as a whole number, and 60 is a multiple of 360 is a multiple of 6. 360 by 6 you get 60. So therefore we can draw a regular polygon with each outer angle 6. So please write down, right? Therefore 360 is a multiple of 6. Therefore we can draw a regular polygon with each outer angle 6 degree. We have to write like this. So it is a multiple of 6 and we can draw it. Second part. What about 7 degree? Can you draw it? Draw with this outer angle. 360 is not a multiple of 7. So we cannot draw it. So 360 is not a multiple of 7. So we cannot draw a regular polygon of each side 7 degree.